I am confident that I can form stronger bonds between my significant other, friends, coworkers, family members, and peers because of what I learned in my interpersonal communication course. My knowledge in the field of listening styles will allow me to understand how I should speak to each person in my life now and in the future. I have learned the different ways we can non-verbally communicate, and I can tell based on someone's posture, eye contact, or hand positioning whether or not a person is interested in what I am saying. It is important for me to evaluate my own nonverbal communication to make sure I am not giving off the wrong impression to my audience. Disclosing to someone can be tricky, but with the skills I've obtained in my interpersonal communication course, I now know when and to whom it is good to disclose. Taking this course has opened my eyes to the faults I make in my communication. I am guilty of almost all of the poor listening styles. I tend to interrupt a conversation by filling in the blanks. I also have a bad habit of pseudo-listening. In a conversation, I tend to act like I'm listening, but in reality, my mind is wandering away from the person speaking. But now that I am aware of my habits, it will be much easier for me to correct. I found the conflict resolution exercise we completed in class very helpful, and I see myself using this in my life. I've been dealing with a lot of conflict in my interpersonal relationships, and I know using this exercise will help me think out the situation and give me a new perspective at the conflict at hand. Right now, I work in retail at PetSmart, and I see and interact with hundreds of people a day. I receive many questions about water quality in a customer's aquarium, and why is it that their fish keep dying? It is my duty to effectively communicate possibilities as to why they are having troubles. In this situation, it would be a mistake on my part if I were to scold the customer for not knowing all of the chemical balances of aquarium water. In order to communicate effectively in this situation, I would have to affiliate myself with the customer by explaining in terms they would know that maybe the ammonia levels are too high. In the future, I can guarantee I will interact with people in ways I have never interacted with before. I know I will have full confidence that I will be able to use what I have learned in interpersonal communication in my career field, in marriage, and in gained friendships throughout the years. Once I finish college, my dream is to become a business owner. For my future career, I might have to give a business proposal in a conference meeting. It will be my job to speak my ideas in a clear manner and adjust my speech according to the audience. I will want to maintain a certain image in a place of business, so I will use impression management in order to have my peers perceive me in a certain way. Communication is key to making a difference in society. In communication theory, we listened to a speaker who told us about how she communicates the importance of Ebola and other viral diseases so that deadly diseases will not spread wildly. What I have learned in interpersonal communication will come in handy in day-to-day interaction. It is important to adjust my speech depending on the audience in order to communicate effectively. I believe I have been equipped with valuable tools to prepare me for different types of situations I might come in contact with between now and throughout the rest of my life.